Alright, super pumped about this video today, guys. This is all about fuzz. We are going to shoot out all the fuzz pedals that I have and just talk about how they might differ. Really, this is mostly for you guys, so you guys can put some ears on this stuff, see what you might dig. I've had a lot of people ask me about different fuzzes that they should get into for my last video, because I'm pretty new to fuzz in the past couple years. So we're going to put it through the paces with this beautiful Stratocaster. Yes, folks, I do know it's an HSS. A lot of people think that it's not a real Strat unless it's single. Many would dispute that. Fender's been making HSS stuff for a long time. The reason I'm using this guitar is because it's in standard tuning, and my other two guitars are in alternate tunings. So just wanted to do something that everybody kind of can relate to, so you can get an idea about what these fuzz pedals do. Maybe make a decision about what you'd want to purchase yourself. Super pumped about this. I haven't done this yet. I just set up the pedals and the lighting. Gonna sit down with those pedals, and this is gonna be brand new for me too. Kind of looking between the, shooting out, as it were, shooting out these fuzz pedals. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna shut up, and let's go check out these pedals. All right, guys, super pumped about this one. Here are the pedals we're gonna do today. We're gonna shoot out, I guess. I hate using that word shootout, but I guess that's what this is. This isn't a competition by any stretch for any of these pedals, because in their own right, each and every one of them is a gorgeous beast of a machine. So let's just start. So we're going through the Kingtone one spot, CS7 Pro. This thing is killer. I just got this in December. Basically it helps me a lot with like the couple Strymon pedals that I use compared to my Voodoo Labs one, which also can run it, but this one's great. So we're going to talk about the Davey fuzz. This is the silicon version. All these, actually, I should say this, all these are silicon. No germanium in any of these fuzzes. So silicon fuzz from Davey Kingtone. We got the High Road Mini Fuzz. Mythos is represented twice today on this board. This one's a little bit different of a beast. It's not anywhere near, I guess, like the ferocious circuit that this guy is. But I still felt like we needed to put it on here because it's a killer octave fuzz. We got the Berkos Effects Third Stone. I got this guy because I saw Doyle Bramhall using it, and I was like, okay, I gotta seek that out. They're kind of hard to find, but if you can find one, they're great. I would snatch it. And then the Vertex Dynamic Distortion. I've had this for a couple years, and it's an amazing pedal. It's very versatile. So I thought we would kind of mess with that a little bit in the fuzz that it can do. It's not primarily a fuzz, but it can do a thing. It's got a vibe. So I'm going to put the Strat on, and yeah, I'm just going to play through these pedals, and we can kind of, all get to hear them, and you can decide which one you think's best. Let me know in the comments below which one you like the best and which one you have more questions about. All right, here we go. Get the Strat. And just for reference, guys, this is my Kingtone. So it's like got a little bit of hair on it, but not much. That's really the way we all should be setting up our amps when we're working with fuzz. You want a little bit of drive behind it to really let the fuzz open up. So here we go, guys. Davey. Also should note that I am on the bridge pickup, going to be switching back and forth between the neck and the bridge throughout this demo. Neck pickup. See, that one is a beast of its own. It really is pretty special. It's not a straight ahead fuzz, but I mean, you can use it that way, but it's a killing pedal. I mean, I would definitely check that out if you're looking for that Cobb octave fuzz type of dealio, and it's very affordable. All right, on to the third stone. This one's kind of interesting too because the third stone has these knobs up top here. So here's your volume. This is your fuzz. This is kind of like a little bit more of a, I think this was a bias or tone shape, and I can't remember exactly what the earth was. But these little toggle switches right here, there's like more of a bassy setting, which that's what I was on, or you can kind of have a more mid-boosty kind of thing like this. And then the other switch is Axis or Experience. So Axis is a little bit more aggressive. So really right now the setting that I'm using is more of a smooth kind of sputtery, spitty fuzz. I'm going to switch the Axis on so you can kind of hear the difference between the two. It gets gnarly. So that is the third stone. I'm going to go on to the dynamic distortion right now. Keep in mind, obviously this is not a dedicated fuzz box, but I can do everything from the TS-808 through some gnarly kind of distorted fuzzy tones. So just check it out, and yeah. Hold on one sec, I'm going to crank her up. Sorry for the sloppy playing. I played long gig last night. My fingers hurt. So that's the dynamic distortion. I'm going to roll the gain off so you can hear it a little bit. I have the gain all the way up, and that's really how you can get those fuzzy tones. But you could hear when I was on that neck pickup how stratty it gets and throaty it gets. So that pedal can be used very, like, I mean, I don't want to say, I mean, it's pretty gnarly. It's a distortion pedal, so it gets pretty gnarly, but it's not overbearingly distorted. I don't know the way to describe it. It's very musical. So let me mess with this gain knob, and I'll show you how dirty and how clean it can get. There you have it, guys. So the one thing that I would say, just to circle back, there's, lots of frills in here. One knob, killing fuzz. I super recommend this. It cuts really well. It's the perfect amount of spitty. This thing's great for that cob octave up thing. I just want to go through just really quick and show you what this thing can do as far as the bias switch. You can get this really spitty. And then the vintage zonk and the fat full mode. So I'm going to do that to finish out the video. If you have any questions, down below in the comments, ask away. Hold on one sec. Here is the Kingtone Mini Fuzz Silicon. There we have it, guys and gals. Awesome pedals. I mean, they're all great. I've probably acquired these over the past 2 or 3 years. This being the newest, and yeah, it's just fun to mess with this stuff. So if you guys get a chance, check out Kingtone's website, Mythos pedals. Third Stone Berkos has a website, and you can order stuff through there. Vertex has very obviously we all know they have a great online presence, social media wise. So check out all their great stuff. When I first saw the videos for this online, the thing that was most striking to me is when it came, it was a lot smaller enclosure than I thought it was going to be. So I mean, they're amazing, and I know that Mason's making, smaller footprint with the new steel string, which I also want to get my hands on and check out. But this is a great footprint. I mean, they're all awesome. Obviously, this guy takes the cake for all the tone that's in this sucker, and the footprint that's on your board. I mean, this sounds like a fun board to take to a gig. All fuzz pedals. Why not, man? So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. I'm sorry if it was a little long. But check these guys out. Kingtone, Mythos, Berkos Effects, Vertex, True Tone for the Power Hour. Later, folks.